Previously on The Weird.
Is he talking to you about the monster business?
Of course Uncle Rick's talking to me about the monster business. I've known about the monster business forever.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this. Look, yes, he can be very convincing. That's why he's in charge. But, like, we talked about this, dude. Your mom made me promise that I would stop.
You're not my dad. I'm not looking for one. Stop acting like my dad.
As Vincent goes over to the body of Eleanor, you look at Eleanor and you see yourself. Dr. Ross? Dr. Ross, can you hear me? Oh, you must have hit your head, young lady. I am Dr. Caesar Gemini.
What are you doing here in Salem, Massachusetts?
Oh, Dr. Ross, she must have bumped her head a little too hard. We are in Egypt.
What? In Egypt?
Judith.
Yeah.
I've been here before.
In 1926?
Yes.
How old are you?
My birth certificate says 1856 on it. Okay.
Dr. Ross, we found it.
We did, Dr. Gemini, we did.
The flesh of Cain.
Hey, Judith.
She just looks at you.
You see that plunger right next to your leg? Why don't you push it down and blow this whole cavern to smithereens?
And as you think about that, you see Saint Brigida press it down. Judith, what Dr. Ross doesn't notice as the cavern's coming down upon him, Saint Brigida sighs. And then arms begin to wrap around her and pull her from this area completely. Similarly to
I'll say it.
what you've witnessed happening to you. There should be like a at this point his body parts have kind of like built themselves into a small little figurine. It's terrifying to look at, sort of. It's kind of probably look a little stick figure-esque, like an amulet.
Okay. Noted. That's his body parts. The remains.
Probably.
It's not the amulet of the warlock, is it?
A small figurine that seems to be made of ivory.
He lifts it up.
And branches and sticks just wrapped around it.
As Dr. Ross pulls himself off the fence and sees this effigy and this amulet, you just hear, "Mine!"
What?
And he just starts sprinting after the amulet.
Burn it faster, burn.
You hear Olivia screaming as Denver's pulling her away. And you see he has a pin that he tosses. And you watch a little grenade roll at your feet with Dr. Ross. There's a massive explosion at that moment. As you get ready to fire, Vincent, the tree just starts to move very fast, and B is snapped up and put in that position, and you hear the crack of her spine. Judith is snatched away into the woods, and you just hear her shrieks of pain and screaming. You turn around. The strangler is in front of you. And right over his shoulder, you see a man in a
I'm dead.
pilgrim outfit standing next to another one. You've seen this other man before. And he's just shaking his head. Oh, no, 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 no. This isn't how it's supposed. So unfortunate.
Oh.
We'll have to try again. And you wake up. You're in your car. You're at the Hutch ice skating rink.
Oh.
This is WTWX Satellite Radio with your host, Teddy Simon, giving you the true news around the country. Today, we have a returned special guest to the show, a grade A whack job who believes in pixies and the Sandman. It's the infamous Dr. Jesse Gemini. Dr. Gemini, it is sadly my pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Simon. Every time I'm on the show, I'm given such a happy and warm welcome.
Yes, well, here at WTWX, we take pride in revealing the truth to our listeners, not flooding their ears with false prophecies.
Well, if I come across any false prophets, Mr. Simon, I'll make sure to let you know.
Appreciated, Doctor. I was told by our sponsors that you have some news on the paths for us.
Problem?
Doc, as a con man, you truly go deep with the roleplay on all this. How long do you Abbeys plan on milking the monster discoveries of Denver?
Oh, let's not forget that the DOAC was also called into Salem, Massachusetts as well.
Oh, come on, Doc. Even you have to admit that's a bit on the nose. A bunch of college kids conveniently get trapped in one of the most haunted houses in America and are saved by the skin of their teeth with the help of a bunch of government-deregulated paranormal investigators. I mean, who writes this stuff?
Mr. Simon, we at the Astral Blessing Society are just here to embrace the gifts that the path wished to bestow upon all of us. When a garden is rained upon, is it not a plant's basic instincts to soak in the nutrients that it's given?
Not if those nutrients are laced with poison, Doctor. Let's just move along. It says here that you have a charity of sorts, founded by the amazing Good Heart Foundation, a fellow sponsor of this program as well.
Yes, the Good Hearts were happy to oblige in assisting with a fundraiser of sorts for the folks who have lost so much to monster occurrences all throughout America.
Yes, some of the high-level names are supposed to appear at this venue, along with some politicians and celebrities. Very convenient for the Astral Blessing Society to try to sink their teeth in to some of the most popular and loved individuals of this land.
We only wish to share what we know about human ascendants.
There it is, Doc. Humans are the apex predator. We are not threatened by anything else on this planet. We are so advanced that instead of actually looking to the stars for others like us, we have people like you poisoning the minds of the less fortunate and assuming there are things out there that are bigger and badder than us.
Mr. Simon, I don't take you for a fool, but I do believe you to be a skeptic, to the point of voluntary blindness. I know that if I were to place the evidence right in front of you, you would still not trust it of me. What if I showed you one of the paths right now, right here, right in front of you?
I would wonder who's writing the tax for the smoke and mirrors in the studio, but go right ahead, Doc. Right here, right now, what do you have to share with us about these paths? What the doctor, there.
Sorry for the deception, Teddy. Though I am not Dr. Jesse Gemini, I am one of his acolytes.
How did you change?
You see, Teddy, you lead a horse to water, but by the paths above and below, you cannot force them to drink. And here you are, witnessing an ascended being in front of you, and still you thirst.
You used to be human.
Yes, one of those monster hunting vigilantes you're like put down as thugs or criminals. I was on what I thought to be death's door.
And the Astral Blessing Society found what was left of me, and the creature I was hunting, and I was blessed to become so much more.
Do the Abbeys have more like you?
No one is like me, Teddy, but I can be whom I please. And in doing so, I and other ascended beings will be sharing our knowledge with anyone who wishes to listen at this upcoming event.
Listeners, there must be a perfect explanation for this. I here at WTWX will make it my #1 priority to give it a rest, Teddy. It's going to happen whether you want to believe the paths are real or not. So you can decide to be led to the water and stay stubborn, dying of thirst. Or you can be nourished by the infinite amount of possibilities the paths have planned for us all. This isn't possible. Impossible is no longer in our vocabulary, Teddy. Now be a good lad. Shut up and drink.
And we are back. Sorry, I'm still laughing from me messing up captions. All right.
I'm still reeling from those noises.
So much squelching.
The
you
squelching.
know, that whoever that was had a gift blessed by the paths of some sort. Who knows? Shout
That's a
outs to the Mandy, your boy Big, and
Mary
My
and
boy Pig.
St. Jimmy Twin.
yes, for the VO work for that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. We hop back
I hate
in
it.
as starting off, our party was sent yet again to a sort of restarts of sorts. Except for one of you. And we will start with that individual first. In the woods of Salem, Massachusetts. Judith. You are slapped across the face by this massive tree branch. Your mind is basically, you got knocked in the face pretty hard. You're seeing white lights, the dots that happen, and as you look back, you see Vincent running towards you, as well as B, who has been attacked by the tree as well. Vincent looks to you quickly and then turns to help B, and you feel the tree branch wrap around your leg and pull you further into the woods. You're screaming, you're shouting, the frustrations of, this is it. This is how it all ends. I just can't keep you out of trouble, can I? As you watch as multiple arms emerge from your coat as flames erupt from your own body and grab you from this realm, space, and pull you back into that nothingness. And you lie on space itself. It's not really a ground, it's just blackness. And standing there is that handsome gentleman.
Hot
The-
man.
Hot man is
Hot
what-
man
A hot
TM,
man.
trademark.
Yes.
Trademark.
Technically, with the fire.
Which I believe we have artwork of.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you send it to Chris?
I thought I did. Wait. Oh my
Oh my
god.
goodness.
No. This is a me messing up thing. Hold on, I got this.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I will send it to Chris.
That's right. I sent it to you and then screams.
Oh my.
Oh Lord.
Does this mean we get a close up?
When he pulls onto the
I'm
thing,
just
and it's
wondering.
yeah.
So when I sent you to follow those wonderful monster hunters, I assumed that you would be the ones hunting the monsters.
That was the plan, yes.
I assume that the plans did not work in the favorable ways in which we had set things up.
Well, you're here saving me again. So
I'm nothing but a hero, darling.
yeah, aren't I lucky?
You see one light just shoot past in the darkness like a shooting star. Oh, it seems as though your friends were saved as well.
What is this? Why does it keep restarting? What is happening to them? And why am I not restarting with them? Why do you keep pulling me in?
You say restarting as if time itself can be manipulated in such a way, and that isn't how things work, so to speak.
I don't really have a way to explain it, obviously. It's not natural.
Would you like a hint?
That's all I can get. I'll take what I can get.
I have faith in you, Judith. You are one of the finest detectives that I know of. But there is one individual that is capable of doing what is happening to your friends. He is known as the Architect.
Architect.
He is the one who is capable of moving this form of the paths. The concept that you assume to be time travel is his repertoire. The path of the warped is his tool. And for some reason, he has found a liking for your friends. And our employers would like to know why.
I see.
I'm feeling heroic, majestic, and even humble. Where would you like to be placed in that space in which your friends are going off to? I assume you have some detective work to do before you return to them.
Yes. If possible, I would like to go back to my office.
Back to the books. Yes, that's possible.
Great. Well, hopefully you won't have to pull me away again like this. Hopefully next time we'll not all die.
Yes, yes. Not dying would make things a lot easier. Sometimes this could be a bit expensive.
I didn't know there was a price.
There's always a price. Just,
God.
I move around my money enough that I'm not paying the full expense. Oh, watch your step. And you look, and there is a hole beneath you. In Looney Tunes style, you drop straight through it, and you plop into your office, where you see Brigitte is sitting. Oh! I guess doors aren't the way in which we use them anymore. Judith, are you okay? Oh my goodness, your face! And she runs to you.
Is it still fucked up?
You are still jacked up, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh.
What happened? What happened? She runs over. You guys have like a medical space in your office. This isn't the first time you got jacked up.
It's complicated. I just came from Salem.
Massachusetts?
Yes. Was investigating a house that was haunted, surprise, surprise, and it didn't go so well, and now I'm back here.
You were here yesterday, so you've done that all in the night? And then you appeared through a hole in the ceiling? You look at the clock. You look at the clock in the calendar, and it is the date in which the first day started.
This all starts again, right? That's how this works. Look, time, the passage of time is very weird right now for me. That's all I can really explain, but perhaps you're not unfamiliar to that concept, sister.
I mean, being as seniored as I am, you know that to be true.
You have been around for a very, very long time. This I do know.
I was on the internet earlier, and there's a whole Wikipedia page about me.
There is, actually. Yes, I'm not surprised. You have many accolades under your belt.
Yes. All the fancy things that the church enjoys praising me for, but you live a little too long, and then they just type in a death date and everything. It's fine with me, of course, but 700 years is pushing it when it comes to people understanding how the human body works.
I have a question for you, sister, about your... In your 700 years of existence, I'm sure you've encountered a lot of things.
Of course.
What of those of infernal nature?
Do you know of the study of mysticism, Judith?
I am familiar, yes.
The church likes to give its understandings of it, but the way in which I worked with it was the study of different religions and the ways in which they thought we should live our lives, as well as the paths themselves. You see, the Astral Blessing Society started off not as whatever it is now, but a bunch of sisters of different faiths coming together and trying to understand the weird magics of this world. I had friends that studied Buddhism, Judaism, all the likes. And we all found different magics in our different spaces of the world. Mine being Sweden, mainly, and most of Europe, but we kept in touch, and then eventually this study group of a bunch of interested intellects became more. During that time, I lost my husband, Ulf, and I went deeper into the paths. I attempted to go through the path of the reborn, just to see my husband again. Unfortunately, one of those, as you say, infernal creatures had we'll say, a liking of me and wished to court me. I, of course, being woman of the faith, refused him, and so he told me I would never see my husband again. And so here I stay on this mortal plane until that demon gets what he wants.
I had no idea.
Yes, I'm a bit of a catch, but
I'm sorry that happened to you.
I've lived through many terrible things that have happened to more unfortunate people, much worse things. Being cursed with immortality is nothing in that sense.
What if I told you that I also might have gotten entangled with said things in...
You think those cigarettes can just cover up all the infernal sulfur smell I smell every day when I come into the office? You think me blind, Judith?
Get her done, Grandma.
I know, right? It's like you think you can hide something from your mom, and they're like, no, you can't hide anything from me.
I've known for years, sweetie.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and your dad knew like when you were like 8.
Okay, look. It's not exactly something that I'm wanting to keep hidden, but I just... Knowing that you've been through something similar is kind of comforting, I guess. Maybe that's why
you think I chose to work with you, Judith?
I was gonna say exactly that. So we're stuck, really, is what we're saying. You're not. If you can't get out of this, I'm stuck too, and that's just how it is. I thought I could pay my way by doing good things, hunting these creatures, paying the penance, so that I could buy my way out of this deal and back into heaven.
At this point, after 700 years, I've seen many different depictions of heaven, hell, both possible here on this very planet. Some of our cards that we are dealt are unfortunate, however, it is the way we use those cards that can possibly give us better outcomes.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is why you will eventually be able to shape the Astral Blessing Society into what it used to be. That is one of the main reasons I trust you so much, Judith.
And I still want to do that.
Well, you'll have to deal with this Gemini figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is truly the worst parts of our society just rolled up into one being.
Yeah, and he has a lot of resources at his disposal. So it's gonna take some work. But this crew I'm running with, they might be able to help. They don't like the Astral Blessing Society much either. So,
Oh, okay. Oh, I do have... Me and my fellow sisters, back when the Astral Blessing Society was what it was, we had a hypothesis, a theory. You know of the 6 paths of
yes.
different types of magic. Well, one of our theories were that how do all of these things, none of these creatures or things seem to be of this land. So, that magic itself, what brings it about? The idea was of a 7th path. And to bring about such a path, it happens when magic itself is brought into our world.
Magic is brought into our world.
There are moments in certain times where certain magics can be either summoned or appear at certain moments in our time. If you and your friends could possibly find something in which that could happen, go ahead and roll me Investigate a Mystery.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh. 6 + 2 + 1. 9.
9. So you get 1 hold. So one question you would like to ask.
What do you mean by this type of magic or something that can be summoned?
So, some magics or some creatures, take for instance the Loch Ness Monster. While talking with some of my sisters up in the northern western areas of, Scotland areas, the Loch Ness Monster had appeared that once and lived here since then. However, there are some creatures that leave our realm and then return.
Leave our realm and then return.
The ones who are most professional with this would be more spectral entities.
Like ghosts.
Yes.
Okay.
You said you had a hunt recently? Or
Yes, I did see the hunt in Massachusetts. It was a pilgrim who had been killed, a warlock, and they cursed the one who killed them, and they haunted this house. And
From that point on, they only hunted that house.
Yes, the property, I should say. The property.
And they stayed there the entire time.
They did.
Unfortunate.
So you're saying these types of creatures could move. They don't have to be tied to one.
Well, sometimes they have a sort of, we'll call it an anniversary. It takes them time to build up that essence, enough of the path to bring them back into our world. I'm going to give this one to you. You heard Delphine. Delphine told you that the Strangler, it took him about 50 years for him to show up.
Okay.
And it just so happened that the night that you guys showed up was when he appeared.
Okay. I see. Okay. Well, I think this creature it took them some time. So maybe it was an anniversary. I'm not quite sure if it's what you're referring to here.
Well, it's just a split moment in time in which the creature merges with our world, bringing the weird, the paths, into our world. Just for example aspects, The Witcher, how the dimensions are.
The conjunction of spheres kind of thing, and that's what brought the monsters into the world.
Just
okay,
put it in Witcher.
I knew she was gonna get it.
Oh. Yeah, you know what, St. Brigitte, that makes sense.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
Those books, I enjoy those books so much. And
I see. Yes. Okay. So some sort of convergence. That is what makes this happen.
And that is what we assume to be the seventh path.
That's the seventh path. Okay, this makes it more clear.
One of my very dear friends within the sisterhood. I don't remember exactly what sect she came from, but she was very astute in this hypothesis.
She's still around?
I'm 700 years old.
There could be other...
Truly, she could also, she was very charming, very gorgeous, so possibly a demon thought the same thing of her, and who's to say?
I will think more on this seventh path and see what I can learn or study from this.
Oh, fantastic. Would you like, are we getting dinner? Are we hanging out here? Do you need to go find your friends?
I have to go find them. They're probably slowly losing their minds as it's complicated.
The paths usually are.
I have one last question for you, Sister Brigitte. Do you remember a Dr. Lucian Ross?
Yes, of course.
What are your thoughts on him?
He is a psychopath.
You know he is also still alive?
I would assume so. I saw him shot multiple times to the point of complete death, and yet he stood.
He made some sort of deal of his own, it seems.
Yes, with a... It was disgusting, visceral, but it gave him what he wanted, which was power. Though I do not dislike him for it, because I believe if another individual had it in that moment, it would have been worse for the world. Though he is literally insane, Dr. Ross does believe that what he does is for the good of humanity, even if he is no longer a part of it.
So use his brains, but don't trust his intuition. Got it.
No, completely crazy man. He will leave you out to die if the choice is to better the world.
Okay. That's good insight.
700 years old. But I will take the compliment where I get them.
Thank you, sister, for your help.
Of course, darling. Now, if you are you're being pulled back in time and supposed to be going off, gallivanting, adventuring, obviously trying to save the world. Go. I just have paperwork for the most part.
It would be nice to trade every once in a while, but no, I have things I have to do. You're right.
Would you like to see the tapestry of my friends?
Yes, actually. You can show me which one was the Seventh
She
Path one.
opens up a chest, and like just rolled out tapestry, and it's literally just sewing artwork of 5 women.
Aw.
And you can pick out Saint Brigida as she is in the same clothing that she wears. And you see one similar to what you assume to be someone who studies Buddhism, as well as somebody who studies Hinduism. She points to a few names, gives you the name. She kind of reminisces about some memories. And this is my friend here, Renice. And you see a woman, darker skin, hair down to around her shoulders, and she's in robes similar to Saint Brigida's, but without the nun's like cowl on her head, obviously because her hair's on.
Huh. She's kind of not looks like you, but you guys have the same outfit and stuff.
Style? Yes,
Yes.
well, she had this thing where she'd try on everyone's outfits just to see how they felt for, and during this portrait, she was
doing the... I see.
Yes. Smart as a whip. All right, go, shoo, do the save the world thing.
Yes, sorry. Let me grab a few things. One of which is the whiskey. And
I don't know how that's gonna help you, but I hope it does.
I will hopefully be back in a few days, but if not, I'll be somewhere and you'll find me again.
Take care. And as you leave, she kind of looks at the tapestry, smiles, rolls it back up, puts it back in the chest. During that, B.
That's me.
What do you do as you wake up from literally feeling the snapping of your own spine and paralysis that happens during it?
God
and that
damn it!
one of the imps charging at you, kind of.
Not you. Where's the one? And she's gonna walk out into the ring. You here.
They fly
Give me a
over.
piece. Pulls a paper from her diary. Here's my number. You're gonna pay the debt to him. You're gonna call me when that woman who hired you came after me.
Yeah.
And with the money that you pay from the debt, you can get access to a payphone. I have better things to do. And she's gonna start leaving.
I believe you have a move for this where you use your tough to manipulate someone.
I do. Fervor. So I'm gonna roll that.
All the imps stop in their tracks as they
11.
11. Absolutely. They all kind of just freeze there. One of them goes, "What the fuck just happened?" As you walk out the skating ring, it is completely empty.
Kick the door open. Vincent, start the car. Let's go. And he's just screaming in the car still.
No, you know what?
I don't want Wendy's this time either.
Yeah, neither do I. You know what? Fuck it. Ross is gonna talk this through with Renee and Pierce and all them. We're going to the fucking bar. They can wait a day.
Okay.
You got your ID on you?
I actually don't know if I do, but they'll let me in. It's fine. I look old enough.
Jesus fucking Christ, you look like an Esses sketch. What do you mean? And pulls away.
Oh, I literally almost died right there. Oh gosh. You drive off. The car starts to die a little bit. And you peel off to the nearest bar.
Yep.
Dr. Ross. You see a
Yeah,
white...
let me.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go. No, you go ahead. I was just gonna start acting.
You see a white flash after your hand almost reaches the amulet of the warlock. And then you are back in your office holding a microscope in your hand.
Ah! No. Not again. No. I had it.
Hey, Ross, okay. Arby's is always a weird choice every time I have this conversation with you. For some reason, you enjoy it. But I can't remember, what kind of drink did you want?
Coke. No, this time. Dr. Pepper.
This time.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay, Dr. Pepper. Me and Renee, we're gonna go out, grab everybody's lunch, and then come back. You doing okay?
Okay. I'm a little upset. This is the second time we've had this conversation.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No.
There's a lot of orders.
No. You're gonna send us to Denver, North Carolina. And we're gonna fight some gumos, and their nest is in the water treatment plant. Send a team there now. And then you're gonna send us to Salem, Massachusetts. And we're gonna go to the Joshua something house. I forget. I don't care. In the front yard are his remains. He's gonna spawn, or he's gonna, I don't know what the kids call it nowadays. He's gonna like appear, and he's gonna torture us, and we're gonna die. But this time you're just gonna send a second team to the Joshua Ward. That's it, Joshua Ward house. Front yard. Just get a fucking backhoe. Don't give a shit if it's a national monument. Get a permit. Dig up the front yard. You'll find a skeleton. Fucking burn it.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else I should know?
I need 2 large roast beef sandwiches this time.
Okay. Anything you should know about this ghost?
Yeah, he's a son of a bitch.
No weaknesses. I obviously know that if he killed all of you.
Yeah, he doesn't like weird shit. Not like proverbial weird shit, literal weird shit.
She looks at your entire lab. Got it.
Yeah,
okay,
I was public enemy number 1 when I walked into that house.
Shocker.
Also, the Abby we're with, I don't think you've met her yet at this point. It's all kind of a blur and a mush. She knows about me and Gus. So I don't know if you want me to put a bullet in her head.
You letting Abby know about you and your friend.
I wasn't my fault. And then out of Dr. Ross's neck, no, Madeline, it was actually the ghost's fault. He brought it up.
God, I hate it when you do that, Gus. Okay.
Oh, my apologies. I know it's very unnerving.
Did anyone else find out about you?
I don't think so. I was impaled on a fence, and you know how I get around artifacts. I just gotta have them. And
did you jeopardize the mission?
I might have just like sloshed through the fence and then like restitched myself back together.
Dr. Ross, roll me a cool. Roll me a
Gotta
read
have
a
my
bad
pops.
situation.
Yeah, no one noticed that.
Read a bad situation is sharp.
Oh, I'm sorry. Act under pressure. That's what I meant.
Act under pressure. Got it.
As you see, Dr. Ross's
It's a
face
10.
just goes completely cold.
No, Matt. No, hey. We got Vincent. We got the kid. No, I mean, hey, this Abby. We had a friendly ghost. She's got some infernal shit going on with her. So there's no compromise. The mission ain't compromised. You know, she'll play ball. I promise you.
Dr. Ross, we have a simple agreement between you and the United States government.
I know. I'm fully aware.
We keep you safe from the Astral Blessing Society's attempts to experiment on you. And you get to learn what you can with the funding that we have.
I'm aware, Maddie. Yeah, I know.
The one thing that we discussed is that you do not jeopardize any missions that you are a part of. Is sending you out there the wrong choice by me?
No. There's an artifact, the amulet of the warlock. In Denver, it was in the Gumo nest. They're like half spiders, half people. You're gonna need some heavy firepower. Also, they don't like sound. It was in their nest. Then we went to the Joshua Ward house. It was connected to some effigy, and it was like in his skeletal hand. So there's something weird going on here. But
Renee,
no,
do you think you can deal with that? I'm going to Salem, Massachusetts. What
like
airport is that?
It's like a 3-hour drive from DC. I don't know if that's true. I don't drive.
So you want me to go to Mass? Oh, you know what? Fine, I'll do it.
It's
I'm not
definitely
leaving
more
my
than a
car.
3-hour drive.
No, I'm getting a flight, Madeline. Give me a flight. And Renee's kind of just.
It's gonna be on your right side when you walk through the front gate. Also, if there's like a little Red Riding Hood type girl there, she's pretty good, but you might want to show her the badge and kick her off to the curb.
Well, as long as she's, calm, cool, and collected, then I have no issues with her.
She got a big gun.
That's cute. All right, I'm out of here. And Renee takes off. Madeline Pierce's face is still completely.
Maddie, I swear to you, I'm not. I haven't been out of this lab in like 30 years. I'm in the field. I'm connecting with Vincent. I'm learning about infernal abbeys. That kid, the kid you're bringing in, I know all about her. Look, she grinds my fucking gears. She knows her shit. All right?
Dr. Ross, you're giving me a lot of positive information, and yet the only negative that I'm hearing from this is how I can't trust you to act for the Department of Otherworldly Containment.
Madeline, I promise to behave, I swear it.
Gus, shut up.
What do you want from me?
I'm going to, because I have no other choice, continue with
you're
this
limited
team.
on teams. I know all about it.
But understand this, Dr. Ross. If you become an issue in any way, shape, or form, I will chop you up into enough pieces and put you in the collective different boxes so that you and Gus can have a multitude of conversations with different parts of you. Do you understand me?
It's loud and clear, Maddie. Yeah, I understand.
Dr. Pepper. And she slams the door behind her.
I need a phone. You got Vincent's number. Maddie.
She's gone. You go out into the office area and you see Justin on his computer playing solitaire.
Hey, Joseph, buddy. Hey.
Ah!
hey, I need
Dr.
the number.
Ross?
Yeah, I know. It's weird, me coming out of the lab. I need the number to a Vincent Irons.
Okay, Vincent Irons. And he kind of goes on the computer. We don't have a Vincent Irons in the DOAC.
So it's Iron, no S.
Iron. Got it. Okay, there he is. All right. Yep, and he writes it on a sticky note and he hands it to you.
Where's the nearest phone?
He hands you the phone, which is on his desk.
What is this?
It's a phone, Dr. Ross.
I
You want me to punch in? Here.
I just
and
pushed.
he'll
I'm used to like rotary shit. All right, Madeline doesn't let me have one anymore after
Okay, you see that?
after the forum fiasco. All right.
Yes, that incident. Yes, absolutely. So you see those numbers on the pad.
Yeah.
Could you just type?
Okay.
You're gonna put the same number on the notepad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and okay. No, don't press that button. That's gonna end the call. Okay, let's try this again.
The green one. The green one.
No, that's speaker. Why? Do you want me to hear it as well?
No, I like speaker. I don't like putting it up to my ear. It causes radiation.
Okay. Vincent, you are driving over to. Where are you driving?
We're already at a bar.
Oh, I rolled a dice to see if I would have my ID. I don't have my ID on me.
Fantastic.
Okay, all right. Then I guess we're not yet driving. Yeah, we're not yet.
Oh no, we could be trying to get in, but she's like, "Come on, look at me. I'm 22."
You literally look like you just got out of a high school pep rally. I'm not gonna let you in this bar.
You want to see a high school pep rally? I'll give you a high school pep rally. She pulls out her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's fine. That's fine.
I don't want to tase your daughter.
Yeah, neither do
You
I.
think
No,
I'm related?
Could you just hold on? I'm getting a call. No, that's fine, sir. We'll go to the fucking next one. Just picks up the phone and points to the. Let me do the talking. Fuck. Hello,
Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dr. Lucian Ross.
It's Dr. Lucian Ross. I know. What do you want?
All right, no need to be. It happened again, didn't it? Not just me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that one hurt like the last one.
Yeah, I got blown up.
Lucky you.
Okay.
What do you want?
Madeline's pissed at me.
I would be too.
Can't talk for long. She's bringing me back Arby's. But I sent her to Denver, and I sent her to the Joshua Ward house already. But you gotta get back here, cause shit's going down.
I'm sorry.
She's getting me hobbies.
I can't take long. She's coming back with Arby's.
With hobbies. I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
I'm done, dude. I have to act mad.
Where are you?
Well, I'm about to go get housed because that was awful and I don't want to be there.
No,
so
you have Beatrix with you.
Yes, I'll see you the
Beatrix
next
is
day.
attempting to fist fight the bouncer.
You get to Jesus Christ. I gotta deal with that. You get to figure out where we're
hack these
going
things?
next.
Oh, God.
I'll be there tomorrow. Click. No. Oh my God. Get back here.
No, I mean I already told her that you don't gotta get you gotta get back here soon. But like,
Sir, the call's ended.
What?
He hung up.
Why would he hang up on me?
Do you need anything else?
No, just send Madeline in when she's back.
Okay. I'll get back to work. He kind of minimizes his solitaire. Starts acting like he's working.
Playing solitaire?
I mean, I finished all my stuff earlier. I'm just,
I'm no judge.
Yeah, I'm just getting the hours in,
I'm not a cop.
Okay. Hey, you ever play bridge?
I've got a lot of work to do, Dr. Ross.
We should play bridge sometime.
Okay, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
If I fit in my schedule, super busy.
Okay, I'm gonna be in the lab if you need me.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
hey,
I'll knock on the door.
Hey,
yes.
Justin, right?
Yes.
Dr. Ross looks at his name tag on the outside of his cubicle.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever need anything, you've been a great help.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll be in the office.
Got it. I'll just knock. And he rolls his chair, just stares.
Okay. What do I gotta do? Maybe we should focus on making another one of those weird sniffers. And this is internal. This isn't.
Right.
That's not a bad idea. That thing was pretty cool. It did let you see multiple auras. That's a good point. I'm gonna make that again.
And Dr. Ross is going to go back to his lab and make the weird sniffer once again.
Got it. Awesome. So you guys are taking about a day to get there? Just drinking?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah, I guess like night of I get housed.
Mhm.
Morning of get the car repaired and start driving.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm looking at the clock. We can skip over my drunk voice.
Judith, do you have a car?
Yes, I do. Because I
Okay.
did drive one in the first episode.
That was rental.
You
Oh,
got
oh.
dropped off by a taxi.
you got cab, yeah.
Oh,
But if you can have a car.
yeah, or I rent one.
Are you
Alright,
25?
Yes. I'm well over 25, thank you.
Judith, you pull up to the DOAC, and when you do, you see two individuals in fine dress, more like business attire. A woman, red hair, down to her back, freckles, and she's looking at the building inquisitively, and then another man similarly dressed in a suit that's like she has a skirt on her suit while his is the same kind of design but suit and pants, and he is blonde hair kind of curled up in the front a bit, and they're just staring at the building. Are
I
you
know
sure
it.
we have the right place? Well, if it's not the right place, it's the wrong place. Yes, I understand that, but are we at the right place at the right time? In the right section of the... Oh, you're making such a fuss out of this, Rupert. It's a simple mathematical equation. Our employer has taught us so much. Oh! May we help you?
Can I help you? I have business here.
Oh,
Do you?
Rosalind, she has business here. Oh. How is business doing?
It's been rough, but you know, that's business.
Are you sure it's her? Yes, I'm sure it's her.
Do I know you?
No.
Are you
do
with
not
the
know us.
Astral Blessing Society?
We are not. We are under another employer, one who has been observing you and your colleagues. Observing is being very, very nice to them. More of fixing your mistakes, past mistakes.
Seems like there's a lot of people keeping eyes on us that we're not aware of. So you are your employer. Who are they?
Oh, he goes by many names, a multitude of names, so many names. But the one he enjoys the most is the architect.
I see. The architect. Does your employer take business meetings?
Our employer is very busy. Do you understand what the architect does, perchance? He
I
has
might
so
have-
many different meanings.
Yes. We call it the path of the warped. What
Oh.
your architect does.
Oh yes, that does make sense. It kind of warps you into different spaces, different times is what you believe.
So your boss is the one who's kind of resetting what we're doing right now.
Resetting is a thought process. Yes, it's a way in which your mind can understand and fathom what is happening. Oh God, Rosalind, why would you say it's so insulting? Well, I'm just making small talk. This is small talk. I feel as though it's rather large. Okay, well, Rupert, you try. I apologize for my colleague.
Look, I'm not offended. It's fine. I want to know what your employer, what their plan is here.
They kind of look at each other. Rupert nods his head. Rosalind smiles. Our employer has an issue with another one of the... What do you think they call them, Rupert? Well, I believe they would call them something like gods. Basically, each path has a, shall we say it, organizer, manager. The manager that we work for is known as the architect. the one in which we are going to discuss with you and your friends once they all arrive here, I feel as though they're late. They might possibly be trying to de-stress. The last time they went through this, one of them had their back snapped. Very quickly, might I add.
Oh, great. So you know we don't even have to fill you in on all that's been happening.
No. The architect hasn't filled us in on most of it. But the one that we are most worried about is one that would be known as the Innovator.
Innovator.
She is a part of the Astral Blessing Society, Rosalind, so you're going to have to use the terms that... Oh, yes. He is in charge of the Path of the Blessed. He is trying to find a way into your world, which, and Rupert speaks up, is bad. Very bad.
I see. Well, I agree. That does sound bad. So we should probably try to fix that. Right?
Splendid. Marvelous. Can you let us in the building?
I don't work here. We'll have to wait for the rest of the group.
At the same time, both of them just reel back, like, Rupert, I feel as though this was a total waste of time. Oh, stop. She's wonderful, Rosalind. You really need to work on your people. My people? That doesn't even make sense. The way you talk to people, Rosalind.
People skills is what we
Thank
usually
you.
call it. All right. Why don't we all wait together then? Either of you smoke?
Heavens, no. That stuff will kill you.
Yeah. So my doctor tells me.
And you guys wait out there for a while because,
Just
let me...
loitering in front of a government building.
Yep. As you wait there, eventually you see a taxi pull up. Whew, that did not take me as long as I thought. Oh, a lot of strangers. Hi, I'm Renee. Nice to meet all of you.
Hi, Renee. Right, we haven't met. Even though I think we have.
Starting off strong.
Yes. My name is Judith. I am with the Astral Blessing Society. And
do you have a meeting?
I do, actually. With what was their name? Madeline Pierce's group.
Oh. Okay.
Name dropping.
Are you a part of the new team?
I wouldn't say I'm part of the new team. I'm kind of
At this point, I'd call it an old team. Oh, shush, Robert.
Sort of, yes.
Are
Let's
these
just say
friends
yes,
of
I
yours?
am. Yes, they're here also to join the team. We're all here to see Madeline Pierce.
Oh, okay. I can get you in. It's probably, you guys look harmless. All right.
Thank you.
She's holding like a cylinder of something as she's walking. Don't touch this. Very dangerous. Let's get in the office. And you guys walk in. Rosalind and Rupert kind of just start staring at people's computers and hovering over them very awkwardly and talking about it. Renee walks you over to... Oh, Madeline must not be here. I guess you can meet Dr. Ross.
Yes, I heard a lot about Dr. Ross. Thank you.
Fantastic. I can't believe we're working with Abby's now. Madeline must be desperate. Don't tell her I said that.
It's... I'm not like in the actual, I'm like on the outskirts, so...
Got it.
Yeah.
The name does
appreciate
have a
it.
stank to it.
Yes, as it does, yes. Thank you.
No problem. You need anything? Just let me know. I'm not as deep into the sciences as Dr. Ross over there, but I know a little bit about the weird.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Renee.
that's why I work here. Because
Because you all deal with the weird, yes.
Yeah, even Justin
in
over there.
different ways. Who's Justin?
Oh, the guy playing solitaire trying to act like he's working. I'm working. I'm working. And she
Okay.
opens up Dr. Ross's door.
Sorry, cigarettes.
Yeah, you can't smoke in here, by the way. Not because, we're worried about our health. It just stinks.
Is there a designated smoking area?
Yeah.
Where?
And she leads you into Dr. Ross's office. Dr. Ross, I got a friend of yours. You kids have fun. And she shuts the door.
He turns to you with it in his eye. Judith!
Oh, jeez.
We made it.
Oh my god. Oh, and she does a sign of the. Of the
Why are you here? Where the fuck is Vincent and the girl?
I don't know. I thought they would be here already.
So did I. They were in, I don't know, Jersey or something. I don't know where, like, he was picking her up.
I came from. Well, I was waiting outside for
Who are
quite
these
a
two,
few.
your brother and sister?
I brought some friends who are looking for us.
Are they twins?
Uh,
Are you
They got
twins?
some.
They look similar, but probably like fraternal twins, not identical.
Look, this is Rupert and Rosalind, and
They're outside the office. You guys are like peeking through the blinds just of Dr. Ross's
yes,
lab
that's
looking at them.
Okay.
Rupert and Rosalind. They have something to do with all the shit that is happening with us right now. I'm pretty sure. So they are part of what
Dr. Ross pulls out his gun.
Okay, no. We might need them for answers. I think they're what we call the path of the warped, okay, in the Astral Blessing Society. I don't know what you people call it. But they have something to do with all of the time travel and shit that we're dealing with. Their employer is somebody called the Architect, who is like the god of all of this that's happening. It's a little complicated, I know, but they have something to do with this. Yes.
Is that like yellow weird?
Yeah, what color? I'm trying to remember the colors. You guys, yes, yellow.
Okay. And they know.
So they just showed up.
Or is it orange? Orange is space-time manipulation. Or space manipulation, not time, space.
I don't know. I don't know how
Judith,
you guys go.
I taught you this yesterday.
You
or like
did.
2
Oh my
days ago.
god. Shit, I have to go back on my notes.
It's fine. It's
Hold-
orange. It's orange.
You're
Okay.
absolutely right, by the way. It's the path of the
The warp.
fourth. Yeah, the warped is the orange one. Apologies,
Orange.
everyone. The path of the fourth
Fourth.
is the yellow weird.
I
Sorry.
see.
Looking
Okay.
at my notes wrong.
Yes, so it's orange, yes. And
So what do they want?
I don't know, they like knew what was happening to us, and maybe they're here to help us like not die this time. Or they basically said that they're trying to stop the path of the blessed, the god of that one, the innovator. What color that is, I'm not sure. Maybe purple?
After the blast.
Yes,
No, that's red.
that's red.
That's
let me
the-
find my red pen. Here we go. Red.
Note
thought-
taker at their finest.
Thought you said you were in Abby. How do you not like? After the blast
How-
is the.
We don't go by colors. We go by paths. It's just different ways of describing the same thing.
Kind of like Catholicism and Protestant.
Yes.
I'm not religious. I don't know.
You're not totally off there. It's probably more like Lutheran versus Episcopalian or something like that. But
Pisca, what? What is that?
no, okay. So they have said that the red weird is trying to make its way into our world, and they're trying to stop that. You know, I'm gonna have to re-explain this all over again when B and Vincent arrive. So maybe we should just wait, because I don't want to repeat this again.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's Tracy also like, you know what? Shit.
I think Madeline has some Culvers coming for me anyway, so.
Somewhat.
Culvers.
Madeline kicks the door open. All right, okay. So many. What is happening with, federal building?
I don't
Do
know.
not just let strangers in.
Renee let him in, Maddie. I don't know.
Renee, oh, they seem fine.
We might need them. Just don't let her kick them out.
Hey,
them. I am talking to you. Who is this woman?
Me.
This is Jude. This is the Abby. I
Right.
asked if you want me to put a bullet in her head.
Oh, okay.
You asked to put a bullet
no
in my
bullets. No bullets in the
Well,
facility, please.
You know about me. I know about you.
head? Oh, and your boss knows about it too. You did mention that. Yes.
That's right. I'm still mad at you. They were out of Dr. Pepper. Here's your Sprite, and she slams the Sprite down.
Right. It's so spicy. I don't want it.
Too bad.
Sprite's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
What about these other two?
I don't know. I just met him. I didn't even meet him.
Wait.
Jude walked in with them with Renee. I don't know what's going on.
All right,
Where's
you're
Vincent
babysitting
and-
all three of these people. I
Me?
don't know where he is. Justin told me you called him.
I did. Yeah, he was drinking. That
Why
was
was he
yes.
drinking?
That was yesterday. Because we died
drinking.
twice now.
Okay, one moment, please. And she pulls her phone out.
Hello?
Have you been drinking?
No, this is the next day, right?
No, this is still the same day.
This is the night?
Oh, I thought this was. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I don't see the big deal. It's not like I look that young anyway. I could have taken that bouncer.
You found the kid?
Yeah, I got the kid. Yeah, the car broke down, so we're waiting for it to get repaired.
So, what are you doing?
We're at a bar. What else are we gonna do? Wait near the mechanic? They're closed.
Vincent Iron. I have already had a difficult conversation with Dr. Ross. And for some reason, the people under my employ keep forgetting this position in which they are placed in and how they should be moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to get out and push? You gave me the car. It broke down.
If I tell you to get out and push, there is no question you will, or you will spend the rest of your life in prison.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to call and you weren't there. So, guess I chose incorrectly during the autonomy. My bad. I guess that's what I get for being new.
You have 5 hours to get to my office. Figure it out. Click.
Is he on his way?
You watch these three.
Me.
Yes, you.
Don't know those two people. They're
Buses.
weird.
We need them.
She stares at you.
Fine. Hey, you two.
Rupert has completely finished Justin's game of solitaire. Rosalind is doing someone else's work at their computer, just typing away.
What's the names?
Rupert and Rosalind.
Rupert and Rosalind.
They turn.
Why don't you come over here?
They kind of shuffle over and stand right next to each other.
You can come in the lab. Just don't touch anything.
Oh, what a fine amount of weird contraptions you've made in here, Doctor.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yes. Oh, I would say he's a weird contraption himself. And Rosalind pokes you in the side, like curls her finger up, and one of Gus's mouths shoots out of your neck and just.
I wouldn't recommend doing that again.
No, but it's so much fun. Oh, Rosalind, you are a charmer.
How do you know? How do you know about Gus? Yes. How do you know about me? That was painful.
Whoa, that's weird.
Well, you are covered in weirdness, Doctor. It's pretty simple to see that you are some sort of altered monstrosity of sorts.
Well,
But,
you can see the auras without like a device.
of course, we are not, how should we say it, similar to yourselves. Even you, Dr. Ross. All of this can be explained once the other two show up. This will be very tedious if it's only us. Then we'll have to repeat ourselves. Yes, that's going to be dreadful. I hate repeating myself. You yourself all the time. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I don't. Yes, you.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna
Yes,
eat my Arby's. I don't want my potato cakes getting cold. They're awful when they're cold.
I guess we wait.
He said 5 hours.
5 hours. God.
You want to play bridge after I'm done?
I guess I have nothing else to do while we wait.
Or maybe we could play like poker with these two.
Yes. Or maybe Uno.
What's Uno?
It's a newish card game that it's kind of like Crazy Eights.
Okay.
And as they get their card game going, we will be right back to find out what the gang can come together and figure out about this weird happening. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Back to the game.
That always makes me laugh.
Vincent Iron, you shut the phone. Be
Hey,
talking with the bartender.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you're totally right. Could have kicked their ass. We got to get out of here.
What?
We got to
We
go.
got here.
Boss man's calling.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. And we
She
walk
looks
over
back
to
at
the
the
car.
bouncer. Next time. And then she's gonna turn.
Don't fight the bouncers. He walks back over to the car, pops the trunk, grabs a little bag of tools. Go ahead and get in. This will just take a sec.
We had these the whole time?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
He's
Pops
carrying
hood.
the bowl of pretzels that they sit at the bar.
100%. Better snackies.
That's all right. Never see him again. Pops the hood. Takes out socket wrench, monkey wrench, pair of pliers, and just kind of like. All right, we should be good to go. Puts the hood down. Puts everything back in the trunk. They drive to the DOAC.
Why didn't you do that last time?
Why? Because it's on company time.
Hmm.
You gotta, driving. Dude, you gotta realize, like, these people, they've been working at this for 100 years. What's one more day of relaxing
She's not
for
paying
them?
attention.
What? Oh my god, how did you fall
She's on her
asleep
phone.
already?
No, she's just on her phone.
How the fuck do you ask questions without wanting to know the answer?
That's funny.
And we will pull up, close the door, walk on in.
Yeah, you guys pull up to the DOAC. As you do, at this point, it's probably... Did you guys say it was evening previously?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about literal 10, 11 at night. So we'll say like 12:01 actually. And you walk into the department, Vincent. You see everybody's mostly gone home. Renee's still there. Madeline's still there. Ooh, Vincent. Keep your
Ma'am.
head down. She is in a mood.
Oh yeah, I know. She threatened me with punishment.
Oh, so you're not the only one. Sweet. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Renee. Nice to meet
We've
you.
met
Oh,
twice
okay.
now.
Ah,
Maybe 3 times.
okay.
Renee, you seen Groundhog Day?
Yeah, with Bill Murray.
Renee,
Yeah,
I've
with
done
Bill
3
Murray.
missions. When do I get my desk?
3 missions.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, you could have
we're
Justin's
on.
desk. He doesn't use it that much.
No,
That's
dude's
my
always
desk.
playing
Which one is that
solitaire.
one?
The one that says Justin.
She goes over, takes the nameplate out, takes a little whiteboard marker and writes B on the side. Sits down.
These kids and
This is
stuff.
my desk now.
Yeah, we're on day 3.
Groundhog Day.
We failed a mission twice. Maddie's already putting 2 teams out to where we're going.
Put 2
It's been a
teams.
long night.
You're looking at one of the teams. I'm already done my mission. You died
She
on
sent
that?
you?
Yeah. I went into a old house front lawn. I took a shovel. I dug up some bones. That was kind of awkward talking with
Yeah.
officials.
I had to shoot a child that I thought was something else, and then I watched someone get hung by their feet, then their neck, strung up into a fucking donut. And I
That was
wanted
me.
to take. Yeah, that was that one. And I wanted to take one night and just pretend that that didn't happen. But, boss man calls. So, fucking out of here. And just started walking away.
Are we still doing our game?
Yeah, and I'm gonna steal all your goddamn money this time.
Hey, you can try. I also I brought something else I thought was cool. I left it in the doc's office.
You are, and he'll walk back and just kind of lower his eyes. You're the only fucking normal person here, and I love you for it.
Don't I know it?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
he-
weird.
B, they want you in that meeting too.
No. All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and you guys are all in the office. And as you look in the office, you see Judith kind of holding her head in her hand as she's trying to explain Uno to Dr. Ross, probably for like the 10th time.
I don't
What's up, nerds?
I don't get it. So you do if I
Skip goes to Rupert, okay? You do not play when we play skip, okay? And then reverse goes back to you. When Rupert plays reverse, it goes back to you.
so I can't play the draw 4 at any time?
No, you need to only play that if you don't have any other moves to make.
Oh, thank Vincent. Beatrix. Ah, thank God you're here.
B.
That's what I said. Meet our friends
Where's
Rupert
Pierce?
and Rosalind.
Oh, these two are very, very... Don't say it, Rosalind. What? I was going to say festive looking.
Takes out her diary. 2 weird people. Weirder than normal. We'll investigate and report back.
What about that one? Oh, well, he is absolutely normal. Strange. At least the feisty one has that magical weapon of sorts. I think the most magical thing on him is his phone.
You got a magical weapon?
She called you normal.
You know so much
This is
about
a
us.
weird fucking piss match that I just walked into. Where's Pierce?
Whoa. She's in her office. Why are you so angry?
Because I've been driving the entire time, and I was threatened with punishment if I did not get here, so I want to know why I am here.
Oh, you got threatened with punishment? Yeah. I got threatened with getting chopped up into little pieces, Vincent.
I
Yeah,
got turned
yeah,
into
by
a
the-
pretzel, and then I ate pretzels, so I'm feeling better.
All of you suck. And he just walks over towards Pierce's office.
Okay, he's clearly taking this a lot harder than the rest of us.
Yes, very emotional individual. I call it passion. Oh, of course you would.
Why are you 2 here?
Oh, we're going to give you the explanation as to why you keep coming back after death.
It's not because of that weird guy with the weird hair and the weird jacket that keeps talking in rhymes.
Ah, yes, the architect. You talk about our employer.
Right.
That guy's your employer?
Well, yes. Small words, Rosalind. Yes, I'm trying.
I understand
So we
big
know
words.
why then.
I understand the word employer.
Honestly, I'm just counting down until you mention alien again, so.
What, the movie with Sigourney Weaver?
Thank you. Writes it down in her diary.
Oh, because the Gumos. That's right. Oh, that's already taken care
Yes.
of. That's already taken. That's old news now, Beatrix. Old news.
Vincent,
Not as old as you.
You knock on the door, Madeline's door. Come in.
I'm here.
Good. Dr. Ross gave us a lot of information, says you guys are dealing with some sort of time loop. Anyways, you guys got a lot of information sent to me. I was able to send that out to the teams. Luckily, they had enough information that we had no casualties. The Gomu have been dealt with, as well as Renee was able to single-handedly just walk into what Dr. Ross said was a haunted bout of chaos and just pick up whatever artifact he was speaking of.
Good, because I've literally died twice and felt it both times. So I'm glad it can be helpful.
Yes, she said some kids were hanging out in the house and she kind of just yelled at them and they scattered.
Yeah, when we showed up the first time, one was literally hanging by their neck.
That's unfortunate.
V strangled another one.
That's
and then
worse.
another one got blown up by a grenade.
Time out. The kid killed someone.
Yeah, so that house was haunted as fuck and was producing illusions towards everyone to replay what I can only assume is their most traumatic moment. I was shown my daughter in the streets, in which I'd never seen before. She knew the fucking password. So, yeah, it got real strange. There was what I can only assume was a werewolf there because, dear lord, it looked like Red Riding Hood came out of a fucking storybook. So, I'm sorry for swearing on all this, but it's been a long day. I haven't been able to sleep in between missions.
You hear Renee? Oh yeah, she was there too. She was cute. Oh my gosh, I loved her outfit. She had these two strapping young brothers. They were nice.
Don't even get me started on them.
Okay.
I'm
well,
assuming we're not in that meeting, right? It's just
no.
Vincent
He
that walked in? Okay.
walked out of the room. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your work. I appreciate you moving so fastly. I apologize that I had to use the tactics that I did, but you're all here, so you can deal with whoever the hell is in Dr. Ross's lab. Apparently, they're waiting for all of you.
Great.
Whatever's going on, you guys are making a difference.
Yeah, I get that. I want to make a difference after a good night's sleep.
Well, I can, after you find out what's going on here, I did get some information from the higher ups about some sort of big Abbey social that they're trying to do.
Yeah, the other one's a fucking Abby.
Well, she's been fine. She's been playing cards with Dr. Ross. This is the longest anyone has spent time in his office this long. It's like a babysitter. I love it.
When I get a fucking minute, I got some things I gotta talk to you about with Dr. Ross. But not now. Sure. I'll go. All right. Let me recap. Go in there, figure out what they're gonna say. Do you got another mission for us, or are we just?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out more stuff about this whole fundraiser thing. We'll talk about it. It's pretty heavy.
Okay, great, good, great news. As he turns around and just goes back to the other to do.
Yeah, and you see Rosalind and Rupert start setting up a whiteboard, And
Oh,
they
good.
and it's got
Homework.
all of Dr. Ross's most important stats and formulas that he's been using on certain
No,
experiments.
use the other side.
Com-
Use the other
and completely
side.
erases it.
Ah, That-
B's also
that's-
been just staring at Dr. Ross.
that's
like,
months of work gone because you got to erase it to tell me something I probably already know.
If it was months of work, shouldn't you have written it down somewhere else? Possibly used a computer. You know you can make save files for that.
No, I don't like technology.
While his head is in his hands, B walks over and just taps him with her hockey stick. Does anything happen?
You feel a buzz to the hockey stick, but it's not what you usually get. Like what you got with the changeling that you fought. The same thing doesn't happen.
She just kind of glares at him.
Ow!
What are you?
Why is it numb?
Oh, come on,
Very
children. Everyone's here. We have all our students.
suspicious.
Everyone sit down, sit
Oh.
down.
Writes in her journal. Dr. Ross. Suspicious.
Now, I'm Rosalind. This is my associate Rupert. You probably all have a plethora of questions for us as to how we know you. Feel free to ask those now.
They.
Oh, yes, sir. You had your hand up first.
Why are you here?
We are here so that we can hopefully get you all working together efficiently so our employer doesn't have to pass you off to another world again. Yes, the colorful one.
Are you related?
In a way.
That's your fucking question.
So,
What does that mean?
oh, I can explain it with talking about the architect. One moment, elderly, creepy man.
Is that your dad?
He is more of our
Elderly
employer.
creepy man.
They're
It's
not
not wrong.
So you all assume that you are in a time loop.
Yes. Yes.
Wrong. You see, you cannot make a time loop per se. The architect is a very, how should we say this, Rosalind? He enjoys statistics. He enjoys probability. He enjoys theory. Yes, he enjoys it so much that once he was able to basically create and alter different spaces in which to predict what could happen in the future so many times that he made a multitude of test dimensions.
I see. So this isn't a time loop. This is a different dimension.
Correct. And the
How many
ones that he-
dimensions are there?
Oh, the architect.
Raise
has
your
been-
hands!
Yes, this
I
is
had my
true.
hand raised and they
Ah.
insulted me. I was next in line.
I mean, he has a point. Yes, we are doing a terrible job at this. All right, let's try again. The architect has been at this for thousands upon thousands of years. There are an infinite amount of these different time, spaces, dimensions, worlds. Yes. Mr. Irons.
Iron. I just got here. Can I go to the bathroom?
In a moment. This is the important part is about to happen. Yes, Beatrix.
Wait, so if this is a different dimension, what happened to the us that was already in the dimension?
They say in unison, dead.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, those of you are dead. The architect was able to basically take your thoughts and some of your items and place them into the you and these other dimensions.
Huh?
I'm sorry,
Wait,
buddy.
so we're in a dimension where we didn't exist?
No, you've always existed here. However, you have the thoughts and understandings of the individuals from that dimension and the moments that they learned in that space. Yes.
So am I in my body from this time? This dimension?
Yes, with more information. Knowledge is power.
But what happened to the previous me?
She's you. There are slight differences. Sometimes you will see
B lays down.
individuals. You will see individuals in certain spaces that weren't there previously. Maybe police officers in a town that he wasn't in before, or you meet new people. Things like that. Yes, woman smoking in here.
You might have kind of explained this already, but I'm just trying to figure out how when they reset, or no, sorry, when they are brought to that, like we're in the different dimension, right? How do they remember the stuff that happened in the previous, or in the other one that we were just in, when we were in?
So the architect has been doing this a very long time. He has gone through these processes. Some of the dimensions are hundreds of years ahead in probabilities and his thoughts and theories. Some are maybe 10 minutes ahead. He has a multitude of those. He has them in nice little spaces that he understands which is where. And recently, he's noticed a few of them have been taken over by what Dr. Ross called Red Weird.
Yes, yes, the Path of the Blessed.
He's on the floor. I ate me. I took her life.
Wait. I have a second. Not for you two. You say they, like you're not a part of this, Jude.
Very astute of you.
I am a doctor.
Very astute.
Yes, all of us collectively, whatever, that whole thing.
Right, yeah, that whole thing.
Rosalind and Rupich stared at each other. Oh, yes, Mr. Irons.
Iron. I said it again. So, you are bringing us away from dying. Could you take someone who's already dead and do what you did?
He said that.
That is out of our, how should I say it, space of understanding, knowledge?
Be like
Sure.
that.
All right.
This
You don't know
dimension
how to.
sucks.
Whatever.
Not know how to, but there are certain rules that we need to follow in order to not step on the toes of the other employers. Similar to the
Sure.
architect, I believe you call it blue weird with ghosts and undead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
So even worse. It's not that you can, it's that you won't. All right. Question answered.
No.
What else do you have for us?
Rupert kind of leans over to Rosalind. He can deal with the leech. I'm not going to. Any more questions?
You mentioned something to me that I'd like to address to the rest of the group. Something you mentioned earlier, that it seems that this group here and their employer, the architect, are trying to stop the innovator from making their way into our world.
Yes.
Could you elaborate more on that?
Okay, there are two dates in which at least your small group know the most. There's the one of the Roanoke colony, and there's the Y2K writing on the board. Y2K
I know all about those.
happening.
I know all about those, yeah.
There is also one more that you all know about.
In Denver.
Correct, Dr. Ross.
Yeah, I'm good. I pay attention.
Yes, did you pay attention to what happened during that event?
Yeah, we took too long, and the little effigy thing started growing flesh, and apparently we got ripped apart.
The red aura of sort? The red weird is what you'll call it.
Yes.
It is when...
The Gumo were part of the Red Weird?
No, they were altered by the red weird, because what happened was the innovator pulled Denver into his dimension. Something that you would call, as an example, hell.
So there's an innovator and an architect
And a leech, apparently.
and a leech.
Each one of your, what do they call them, paths has a leader or a god that controls that path.
Yes, I see.
Do they like each other?
The architect doesn't really talk about his former colleagues much. He seems very busy. That's why he sent us
Former.
to talk
That's
to
all
you.
you're gonna need to know.
Interesting. Okay. Hey,
So how do we not die?
Hey, Jude, can you pass me that paper bag right there?
The Arby's one?
Yeah, there's another roast beef in there. I'm kind of hungry.
Here
Best
you go.
ways to not die. Rupert, would you like to take this one? Yes. I would say continue breathing. Possibly bullets are very dangerous. Do not have those shot at you. Lacerations are terrible. So make sure that you are not. And he just starts literally telling you thousands of ways of
If the
how not to
architecture,
die.
yeah, she says that. If the architecture is your boss, then don't they know where the red weird is going next?
They have their theories. One
Well, why
is
don't you
pos-
just tell us all the theories and then we can be ahead of that and then maybe
Fantastic.
we die less.
Rupert, clear the entire board. He erases the
Again?
thousands of ways to not to die. All right, give us all of the examples of the possible places in which the red can appear. And you see him start to write very small and very slowly start to fill the entire board with different possible outcomes.
Are you telling me
She's
we have
going
to
to
die that
patiently
many
wait.
times to catch
She's
it?
gonna patiently wait for him to fill the board.
Yeah. Rosalind takes the stand basically. Not you seem to be having a method in which you're going through this process that seems successful. We're trying to narrow it down, but until you do that, we won't have a correct theory in which how to do that. How to do that. That was cool. Sorry, that was Craig.
It's Dr. Gemini.
Oh.
He's the one who's working for this innovator. He's the one making these issues.
Interesting. He does seem terrible.
We have this path of the blessed, right? That's the red weird. That is Dr. Gemini. He is supposedly chosen in the Abbeys, and that particular path is the path that's like enlightened or something like that.
Don't you work for him?
Not really, no. I'm not like with his group. I do my own thing. I'm actually trying to reform the Abbeys because what he's done is kind of corrupted it. And I'm trying to bring it back to what it once was, when it was a bunch of nuns trying to, help people.
Do nuns smoke?
No.
Is Rupert still writing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Dr. Ross, do you have a computer? Maybe we can research some of this Dr. Jesse Gemini.
Yes.
I don't have a computer in here. I'm sure you can use Joseph's or Justin's out there.
Oh,
He
okay.
keeps
That's
it unlocked.
my desk.
Oh.
So, yes,
Oh, you
you
got
can
a
use the computer
desk.
at my desk. Yeah, it's Joseph's
Absolutely.
desk.
Okay.
It's my desk now, though.
You all huddle around Joseph / Josh / Justin / B's desk. You guys want to give me a investigative mystery?
Yes, but before that, B is going to, when they all run out of the room, she takes out her sidekick, looks at the wall, takes a picture of everything Rupert had written so far.
Nice. He was about halfway done before you guys left. Excuse me.
A 5. Because I wrote a 5, I would also like that before she had gone to the meeting, she was on the forums, and so the forums are actually up. And now I will send Chris the forum post.
Oh, we get a forum post. I love it.
Since I wrote low. Oh, don't look at that. Don't. That's nothing. It's just, don't look at it.
Thank you, Chris. Just keep sending him stuff.
I've
Chris
had this
doing-
prepared for so
Doing
long.
the heavy lifting.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this Justin plays a lot of solitaire.
It's my computer now. He doesn't play anything.
Should try Free Cell. That one I've heard is pretty fun. you know?
Minesweeper is probably one of my favorites.
What about that pinball game? You know, that's a
Oh,
good
the
one.
pinball
Oh, that's a good
game.
one.
Yeah,
That's a real
that's
good one.
that's a good one to pass time.
Renee walks up behind you guys. She's kind of like chewing on some McDonald's. What y'all doing?
We're
Huddled
gonna
around the
apparently
computer?
research.
I have
Okay.
the forum post up.
Yep, go ahead and show it. So now
Okay.
they can actually see my username.
Wow.
Chicken cutlet.
Oh
I'm
my
chicken
gosh.
cutlet.
It's notching. Yeah, it's Nightmare King.
And it's perfect because we just saw a werewolf recently.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, that's what you guys all see.
She's like, don't. She like quickly lowers it. She's like, don't worry about that. We want to find out about Dr. Who?
What did everybody
I'll
else roll?
face any danger. God, that's cheesy.
Great
That
signature.
is all handmade.
I rolled a 10.
God. Oh,
10.
God.
All right, you get 3 holds.
Oh, no, sorry, an 8.
Uh,
An 8, not a 10.
In 8. Oh, then that's 1.
I rolled a 7.
7. Vincent?
I'm getting there. I didn't
Got
think
it.
we did everyone.
No, yeah. We haven't
Oof.
rolled a lot.
I rolled a 4. I am so tired.
You're asleep
Yeah.
in one of the chairs. Renee
Let me
puts
know
a
if you
sweater
find
over
anything.
you. So you both get one question.
Is this
Would you like to know
investigate
about
the mystery or investigate a phenomenon?
We'll call if you're reading on. Actually, we will do phenomenon. Yeah, that actually works. What is your question? There's a reason why it's phenomenon.
What will be affected next?
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Judith.
What could fix it, cure it, or slow it down?
Okay.
Good questions.
Hmm.
For Judith, you heard previously from Saint Brigida about there possibly being a seventh path.
Yes.
From what everyone's told you about what happened with the Gumos, the
Yeah.
artifact that you guys have is a spiritual, ghostly artifact. It is blue. But for some reason, when it was connected with the Gumos, it caused the red aura. Something changed the magic between...
Wait. Was Dr. Gemini in Denver for the Abbey meetup?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
no, but he was on the news, wasn't he?
He was on the news talking about it. He was on his way, basically.
He like took credit for our work.
Something changed.
But we didn't find any red weird at the Joshua Ward house. But they did
No.
have the amulet and the little effigy guy.
But it wasn't. But remember last time when we sent them to Denver, the red stuff wasn't there either.
Yeah, that's what the team said. No red weird. Maybe it's dependent on what universe we're in.
Time,
No, not time.
Not
Well,
time.
base.
No, you think of it like your fingers. All right? Like when we first met, Beatrix, we were in like your index finger, right? And then we died from the Gumos, so like cut the finger off, but then we went to the middle finger. Yeah,
I
like,
don't understand where you're going with this.
imagine your
I don't
fingers
either.
are like timelines.
That's
Okay.
there's like, but make it like infinite, and we're going from finger to finger when we die.
Yeah. Okay.
But that doesn't explain why the red wasn't there.
Because it's going to different ones. Maybe we just happened upon it in the first one.
Renee speaks up. You said that the
Oh shit, you're still here?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out for the most part. You said the amulet was in Denver,
Yeah, it was.
but I found it in Massachusetts.
Wait, it was still there?
Yeah,
Where?
We found it there.
it was in the skeleton. It's in that thing that I put in your lab.
Maybe it's in different places in
Dr.
different
Ross
timelines.
runs off.
Vincent follows him.
It wouldn't be in.
Just let him go.
Vincent and Dr. Ross. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me answer the questions first. What was your question,
that's
Dr.
right.
Ross?
That was
How will or
What
what
will
will
be
be
a-
affected next?
correct.
What will be affected next? What you find on the computer about Dr. Jesse Gemini is he had his basically surgeons with the Astral Blessing Society, like the populace or population of the religion, like shot up after Y2K because he was the only known survivor.
We got an Unbreakable story here.
Interesting.
You ever seen Unbreakable?
You're not here.
But
You've
You've already
left.
bolted.
with that, you also learn that he will be at a fundraiser in San Diego at the Good Heart Foundation's main headquarters. They're hosting it for him. In which, just going off, if you listen to the cold open, they are having a fundraiser there, and there will also be you call it more informed people as well as actual monsters, weird individuals. You guys, your characters have heard every radio cold open, by the way.
Cool.
The radio portions of it.
Mhm.
You guys have all heard those.
Mm.
And then it hits you, by the way. Each host sounds exactly like the same person, but they all have different names.
Oh.
Different timeline.
Different timeline, yeah. Well, not time, universe.
Different dimensions, whatever.
Yeah.
As you go, you see the canister that Renee put at your desk, Dr. Ross. You and Vincent come in, and it's very cold in your room right now. And you think about it. This is around the time you showed up at Salem, at the Joshua Ward house.
All right. Look at it, Vincent. Gatsby, I'm trying to act here. Don't bark.
Trying to role play, Gatsby.
I'm trying to role play.
That's how I'm feeling, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. And I
You also see
Seem to
another
remember.
vial. You see you see the canister, and you see a vial that has one of those little wisps in it.
Oh. Damn, did she get the butcher?
the Strangler.
Strangler, whatever.
Hey man, I seem to remember being real interested in whatever's in there.
Yeah, it's an artifact.
Yeah, you pulled yourself through a fucking fence to get it.
Yeah, what do you want from me? I'm spry.
The canister starts to shake.
Lou, what the fuck are you gonna do with that thing?
I'm gonna put it on.
What does that mean? As you see him reaching for his hip.
I'm gonna open the canister, and I'm gonna put the medallion around my neck.
And what is that gonna do?
I don't know. That's what science is for. But look, we should be in Salem right now in the other timeline.
And so it's getting kind of cold in here. So if what Rosie and Rosie are talking about out there, like with the timelines, like I gotta suppress this somehow, and I can do it.
You got a lot of explaining to do, you old fucking fart, as he just like kind of takes 3 steps back.
All right. Boy, this thing is cold. And Dr. Ross is gonna undo the top of the canister and reach in to grab the medallion. Oh yeah, ooh, nice hiss.
Nice, thank you. As it opens, you watch as the amulet is basically moving, and we'll say you have your lens on, and with that lens, you see the blue aura around the amulet, and then
Oh yeah,
slowly
this is real blue.
the blue starts to fade. And as it starts to fade, there's a moment in which you see a different color. A color outside of the weird spectrum. A color outside of space. And as that happens, very quickly, you have a choice. You feel like you'd be able to pull whatever that is off this amulet. Give me a weird roll.
$11.
11. Sure enough, you, with the help of Gus, your fingers extend to the point of just tiny pinpoints, and you kind of lift whatever this entity of weird is from it.
Okay, Vincent, I need you to get me one of those containment vials on the right side. They got the rainbow sticker on them.
Yeah. Right side, rainbow sticker. Looks
As
like
it's
container.
touching you, Dr. Ross, you feel the weird around yourself, the purple weird, begin to split into blue and red. I need you to roll me an act under pressure before that weird becomes changes.
Oh, nope, wrong. Sorry, wrong roll.
What you see, Vincent,
Sorry. Keep going.
as you're about to go do what Dr. Ross said, is you see Dr. Ross literally, his body is like sort of congealing and melting.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Ooh, 7. Not good.
7's okay. So what would you like to do with that act under pressure?
I'll do a hard choice.
Hard choice. All right. So you are quickly able
Hold
to.
Gotta change the music.
Yeah, it's no longer cool cricket music. Oh, great.
You pull the weird away from you just enough to the point where it no longer starts to affect you. You feel sluggish, like it almost pulled you apart.
Oh, I feel like I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, well, I'd like to do that too.
Did Vincent get a vial? What did you ask for? I'm sorry.
I need a weird containment vial, yeah.
Yes, and Vincent grabs that vial. You drop it in there. However, once that happens, you don't hear Gus.
Hello?
What?
In order to bring him back, you can either bring Gus back, but it's going to take some time in which you have to go into yourself, or you can try and go into, I'll say, the next 2 scenes when we start the hunt without Gus.
Start the what?
The next hunt.
You make
Your
it sound
first-
like Basil.
We're about to get it. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Something's not right, Vincent.
Okay. What does that mean?
Shoot me in the shoulder.
You sure?
Positive. I'll be fine.
Can't I just fucking punch you?
No, it's got to be like, a grievous wound.
A grievous wound. Where am I gonna take you once you start bleeding on the fucking floor?
I got a med kit back there. Just shoot me. It'll be fine.
I hate you.
Hey, experiment, Vincent. Right? What do you want to do?
This is not an experiment. This
For
is
me,
a
it is.
firearm.
For me, it is just like above the heart. All right, don't fucking nick my aorta. All right, just right like above the like right above where my arm meets.
You don't think I've never? Oh my god, you know who I am. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is gonna suck.
All of you hear a gunshot go off. How much harm does your gun do?
2 harm.
2 harm. You take 2 harm.
Puts the gun
And-
down, slides it away.
Do I heal?
You do not.
Oh.
Runs in. Why are we shooting? Who are we shooting?
He asked for it. He asked for it.
No. I asked for it.
We're attacking Dr. Ross.
No,
Let's do
No,
this.
get the fuck it. Stop.
What is no guns? I don't know how many times I have to say this. No guns in Dr.
No.
Ross's room. Dr. Ross, you know this. What is going on?
No. Is this Renee or Madeline?
This is Madeline, sorry.
Who's in here?
You look around. The whole squad's in here. Madeline's in here. Renee's in the back, eating some Twizzlers. And you no longer see the twins.
Oh, great.
All right. Look. I asked Vincent to shoot me, because usually I can take a shot and I'll be fine. Not that big of a deal. Usually heals up pretty quickly. I got big metabolism. That's why I gotta eat so much.
You and fucking Arby's. He asked me to shoot you.
I don't know.
You
I
hear-
think you could take one more hit.
Get out.
You hear Renee in the back. I thought it was because you're like a monster or something.
Yeah, what's up with that?
You see, Madeline, they're fine. I think it's about time they knew.
Why did he shoot you?
Gus ain't here anymore.
Who's
Who the
Gus?
fuck is Gus?
Shouldn't you be dead then?
Yeah, that's why I tested the gunshot.
How did this happen?
I pulled the weird out of the amulet of the warlock and put it in this vial here. Vincent, my arm hurts. Can you pick that up?
God, no, this is a weird guilt trip.
So, the weird, I'm assuming the amulet you're talking about is why he's here. And she points to the side, and you see the strangler just floating.
Oh no, I didn't see him at all. He's news to me.
I got this. Renee comes in from the back with like this Ghostbusters like vacuum thing and just zips him up.
Thank you.
Why
isn't she on our team?
Yeah, she did that a lot faster.
I am too badass for any of you. Plus, usually I gotta do all the secretary stuff.
No, but a working theory is he wasn't linked to the house, so his power was probably really, really weak. That's probably what happened.
Oh, okay. I found another ghost. He seemed pretty cool.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, he was chill.
Is that the pilgrim guy?
Yeah, he's this one, and she points to the vial with the Lois.
Oh yeah, he's a good
Oh,
talker.
He said he was cool with just hanging out for a little bit. I do have to bring him back eventually. I don't know what eventually is, but
Okay, well, got a friend inside me. His name's Gus. All right.
inside.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Inside, like,
Pulls
Up
out
here.
diary.
No, like all like up here, like everything.
Dr. Ross has lost it.
And
He has like another personality.
Yeah, Jude was there. In 1926, I was in Egypt. All right. I was working with Abbeys to try to stop. Well, I was working for the U.S. government. I was a double agent in the Abbeys. Right after World War One. It's a long story, but like, started back in the Civil War, right? And the Abbeys
The whole history.
got in the White House. They started doing seances with Mary Todd Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's wife.
I figured that.
Yeah.
You know
What-
about all of
I
that?
don't get what that has to do with anything. We know you're ancient.
I'm getting there. So Abbeys were in the White House doing seances with Mary Todd Lincoln because Abraham Lincoln lost his son. The Abbeys, using Blue Weird, brought their son back, and he was leading ghost legions in the Civil War.
That's still to be debated, but it is a growing theory. Dr. Ross, we need to go back to why Gus is gone.
I don't know. Picked up that weird off the amulet, and I felt a little chill up my backbone. And now
Well,
I'm not
this is-
healing.
You guys all turn to the weird that Dr. Ross is talking about in the vial, and the same thing. It gives you a headache to look at it because your eyes can't basically take the light in the room and make it into a color that you can understand.
I mean, I could just.
That's the change, the non-correct appearance one, right? Like when it's something else, wasn't that one of them?
Yes, the Path of the Altered.
Yeah, like transform. That's that one.
That is, Dr. Ross, you would know that is the purple weird that is all over you.
That's the Path of the Altered.
Yeah. You're right.
But this weird that you're looking at,
Like
you have-
it's like chromatic.
That's the seventh path. That's the undiscovered, unstudied, know nothing about. It's something that
That's
the
me?
Abbeys. No, I think that
are you talking about the weird in this file?
yes.
I mean, Addie, I could just like eat it and see what happens.
That-
You touched it and you lost the guy who's been keeping you alive for hundreds of years. Don't touch it. You have
Eat it.
plenty of weird stuff in here. Why don't you just experiment with that?
Eat it. Do
'Cause
it.
if
We'll
I-
use the person who's not, as paranormal. Who's the most normal person in the room?
Vincent's normal. They called you a normal.
He's pretty normal. Yeah, he's pretty vanilla.
You get
The
to
fuck
eat
does
it,
that
Vincent.
mean?
You don't
Yeah,
have to eat it,
He ain't
but
eating it. No.
Dr. Ross,
I'm not
what
gonna
kind
eat
of weird do you have in here?
Well, I got a little bit of that blue from that pilgrim. I think I got another blue around here somewhere. I got a little bit of green, not that much though. Kind of made this awesome weird detector, and I pump the bellows and it puts the air into my eyeball and I can see
That's
the auras.
disgusting. All right, take the green and the blue.
I mean, that might
And
look. That might make like a big ol' skeleton man.
thought
I
you
don't want to
can't
be a big
combine
old
them.
skeleton man.
Is green Path of the Abundance?
yes.
What? Okay.
B is correct. You cannot combine weird. So
Yeah,
you guys take.
can't combine them. That's right, B. Look, she's learning. I'm so proud.
Then we have nothing.
I
to
still
worry
have
about.
questions about you going through a fence.
Okay,
so
yeah, we
don't-
can get to him later. Okay, Madeline, what do you want?
I'm just saying, Vincent, hold both of those. You can make a choice of what to do with whatever this is. It's giving me a headache to just look at.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Eat it.
So we can do whatever we need. This.
I need
we
this.
need to. No. This might help us get the answers we're looking for with what's going on with all of these paths?
I'm getting real confused. My brain's
Yeah.
starting to hurt because you say
So
paths
tired.
and then you say colors, but then
I'm
this doesn't
trying
have
to
a color, but it also hurts to look at. Brain's starting to
Wait,
hurt.
wait. What if that amulet was like your hidden color?
Huh?
So it hurts to look at. Judith's saying that there's like a seventh path, like one that's not know about. I know about 6 colors. So this is a new thing because you can't combine them. I've tried. It's destructive.
I think that might be what's bringing these things into our world, the thing that what we're trying to stop. It doesn't I'm not quite fully there and understanding it. But I think the 7th path is what's causing all of the problems. It's what's summoning creatures into our world.
So why don't we just destroy it?
What, you
That's-
insane?
Or you can eat it.
All I want to know is I want dust back. That's all I want.
Vincent, you hold on to this green or blue? Which one did you take?
Blue is undead, green is overgrowth. Just so you know.
I know. I'm doing James math. He probably took a blue one because that was the one that we had seen last. We had
Okay.
never seen green before.
Right. You put the blue close to the 7th color, we'll call it. Nothing happens.
I don't really know what I'm doing here.
We'll put the
Okay.
green next to it.
Okay. Just kind of like slowly takes the blue one and puts it away, and then
There
What was it that hyena shit that you were talking about previously?
yeah.
Okay, so the patch of hyena flesh, as it gets closer to this entity, you watch as it, in the vial, begins to pull apart. One form of it being spectral, like a ghost, and then the other basically begins to rot and age very quickly. And what you
Oh.
see, Dr. Ross, is you see literally the green aura around it split into blue and yellow.
What if it absorbs it?
No, it's pulling them apart. So that green is now blue and yellow. Blue and yellow make green. It's like a catalyst for weird.
So what was that? The Gomu then? It was red and
Blue.
blue
To get purple.
blue.
to
Oh.
get purple.
So originally,
Gomus were
The
transformational. It was purple.
the ghost should have been, that area should have been green, but it turned into blue and yellow. She has no idea.
I think we need a little help
Player.
here. Yeah.
Got you.
No.
Go-
What player is saying is that at the Gomu one, we
Gomu
found
was
red.
purple. But you
Right, but we
found red.
found red, which meant that originally it was purple, but it split into red. So
Correct.
I'm trying to understand if when we got to the ghost area, if it had already split to blue, and if there was supposed to be yellow as well then. Like if
There
it was
was
supposed to
there
be
was
green.
no green. It was just blue.
It was just blue. Okay, so it couldn't
Right.
do anything there then. Okay. So it splits colors?
But what's rotten in that vial? Better not be Gus.
Ooh, awkward.
If Gus is gone, you can just get him back in one of your other dimensions.
So we have to kill you. Hold up her hockey stick.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't think no. The architect puts us into another dimension. Not. I don't think. I don't think if I was to die right here and now, I would go into another dimension. And then what happens to you three? And then I have to explain all this again to the another dimension of you three.
No, you're right. We shouldn't just kill you on the spot, but I wouldn't concern yourself with losing your friend right now.
Well, I
Can
can.
you-
Ross doesn't.
You
like
ever
Renee-
read? You ever read the story of Dorian Gray? Then he looks at his own painting and he dissolves.
Yes.
Yeah, I could wake up tomorrow and look like I'm like 75.
Wasn't that in a movie?
You know,
You'll
the-
look
the-
like you're 75.
You know, this look doesn't come naturally. Okay, this is a lot of work.
You're not doing enough. Do
Renee,
more work.
Renee speaks up. Can you split it? Can you combine them?
We've never been able to.
Can you try it?
Yeah. Do you have any other weird in here?
I don't know, storyteller or
Go
keeper,
for
do
it.
I-
What
do
kind
I?
of weird do you have?
You
in here?
should have blue and yellow, no?
Okay, so
You
in
have some
in
blue. You have some yellow.
in that vial, we see what we see. What we see blue.
You
Or gr-
split it into blue and yellow now, so you have those two split.
Is
as
yellow
well as yellow's
half
time.
of the fourth?
What
Yes.
makes
Got
red?
Nothing.
From what you understand, from what you guys just discussed, splitting purple makes red, and then probably splitting orange.
But you can't make red. You'd have to split orange or purple.
Me torturing my players.
Yeah, I'm-
With color theory.
Yeah, I am not an artist, so I'm just like.
I am full color theory. What do you need?
Okay, well, yeah, I can tell, Beatrix. Look at your clothing. You're full. I should nickname you Color Theory.
You know what? Suddenly I don't know anything about colors.
All right, all right, all right.
Good
all right.
luck.
I am-
Just start combining things. See what
Oh,
happens.
okay, okay. James is colorblind. Okay. Well, I'm purple. From my friend. All right, I'm purple.
Yes.
Was it originally purple? No, it was chromatic in the vial.
What if we combine them all?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you have all the colors in here?
I don't know. Do I?
You don't
No,
have any red.
No.
But if you have purple
Red.
and orange, you do. But then you can't combine them all. Unless you do orange, purple, and green.
Jesus, James, I just saw
I
what
know,
you
I
did.
read that. I was like, oh no.
Vince is happily ignorant right now, fellas.
I'm gonna leave you up. Beatrix, please go ahead, because Chris, the actor, is lost.
You want me to combine them all?
No, I want you to start with the basics.
What?
All right, what do we got in here?
I got
You still have. Okay.
a little bit of yellow.
Okay,
I got a little bit of orange.
okay.
That's it.
Well, you clearly also had blue, and you also had green.
I had blue, yeah, that's the pilgrim guy we met. And the
We
green,
still have those, right?
well, I thought the green got split.
So the green's done.
Did
So
it?
now we got
I mean, it's split in
more
the vial.
blue
What
and
happened?
yellow.
What happened when I took the vial back away?
When you pulled the vial away, you see the flesh
Yeah.
kind of reattached to the spectral part of the hyena, and it goes back to green.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's so excited because now she gets to touch things. She's like, She's gonna take the orange one
All right.
and she's gonna bring it over to him.
Okay. The orange is basically a cube that when you pull on it or touch it, it can basically change its shape immediately to something else and expand in different directions. You take this cube and you are putting it towards this seventh color.
Yes.
You place it towards there. I need you to read a bad situation.
Oh.
I'm really good at
Oh,
that.
oh.
Ooh, 8. Not horrible.
Okay. What would you like to know?
What is it? Make a hard choice.
No. That's act under pressure. Read a bad situation. You ask certain questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's vulnerable to me?
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed by separating these out?
You start to basically see the entity, the orange cube that is changing shape in front of you. Eyes begin to form on them, and it takes you back to you being in that cavern with the Gomus and what happened. And you feel as though if you continue doing this, possibly this entire room can be covered in red weird.
She'll pull it back and be like, okay. What color do you have right now? What are you missing?
I got blue from the spirit. I got green, which Vincent has.
No. Shh. Gus.
Purple.
But you're not purple anymore. Did you lose both colors? Can you look at yourself with your weird... I'm not using that. I don't want to get pink eye.
You're not gonna get pink eye. No. Gus is purple. Gus is alteration.
You still have that purple aura around you.
Okay.
Something happened that when you held the energy, it's weakened you to the point where you're not hearing Gus.
But you're still purple then.
I don't know. I look at my hand. Yeah, I'm still purple, but it's not.
Oh, then you're fine.
Madeline
I'm sure he'll
speaks
come
up.
back.
But I miss him.
Just got off the phone, guys.
No.
What are you doing in here?
Testing chromatic weird, Madeline.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it tears it apart.
Does.
You guys, apparently the kids that you found, or Renee found, their family, big politicians. They want to make sure that you guys are there for this whole fundraiser at the Good Heart Foundation.
And what's the Good Heart Foundation?
They're basically they kind of do fundraisers and charity for folks who are affected by paranormal activities. They're kind of, it's good stuff. But they're also, they do a lot of under the table deals and racketeering.
Also, the
They're
criminals.
kind of a criminal organization. Yes.
But they're run by
He's
the
already
Abbeys.
taking a yellow one and putting it back.
They're not
No.
run by the Abbeys. I mean, who's probably their best help when it comes to working with
That's fair.
paranormal things?
That's fair. Get them the goods they need. The weapons.
Don't get me wrong, the DOAC can't be everywhere, so some people took it into their own hands to create monster hunting organizations. The Good Heart Foundation was one of those.
So are they friends or enemies?
They are an organization.
Good to know. On the scale of handshake versus bullet to the head, what are we looking at?
You're looking at handshake until someone tries to put a bullet in your head.
Got it. Okay.
B's putting yellow near the chromatic thing. Does anything happen?
Yellow near it by itself,
Mhm.
nothing.
Interesting. Writes down in her diary.
Yes, B.
I have a question.
I have an answer. Also, I have tickets.
You might not though.
You got tickets.
Yeah,
if you
it's in
could-
San Diego.
I
Oh,
have a
thank
question.
God we're not driving.
Shut up, Dr. Ross. I have a question.
Yes.
If you could study red weird, how would you do it?
No one has ever known how to, because anyone who has
But if
dealt
you
with it.
could,
Would I?
how would you? Would you have like is this lab like a bunker to do it?
B, no one here has ever dealt with red weird enough
She
to
takes
be
the
able
orange
to.
and puts it back by it.
Roll me. This might be a big magic. Actually, I know what we'll do. I just saw the time. B, you put the orange weird by it, it splits completely, and the room is filled with red aura.
And then she takes it back.
Whoa, wait, what did you do?
The entire room is covered in red aura. Dr. Ross, your
Oops.
body begins to expand with arms into different ranges off your body and grab onto B's throat and snaps her neck. The weird in the room blows out of the vials and just turns into different creatures and just start attacking everyone in the room. Judith, you are immediately pulled away out.
You gotta go. Bye, guys.
Out of the space. Vincent.
Damn it.
Oh. This is a troublesome group you have here. And you turn to your side and you see the architect.
Whoa.
It seems you always seem to be one of the last ones standing, and I am sorry that this is a difficult task that I've put on you.
Can you tell me why I'm here?
Through the thousands of dimensions that are slowly being consumed by the innovator, I've noticed one thing and one thing only. You have been able to bring this group of yours together, and the successful ones. You are very good at your job, though it is a difficult
Doesn't
job.
feel like it. Oh, look, this is a small favor. Can you just drop me?
By the way, everyone, pandemonium in this entire room.
Yes, like the PS4 commercial. Can you just drop me the night before so that I can get some goddamn sleep?
I don't know if I can do that, but possibly I could have you sleeping in the car and you miss Madeline Pierce's phone call.
Fuck.
You, as he says Madeline Pierce, you watch as the arms extending from Dr. Ross rip Madeline Pierce in half.
Holy shit.
Just no emotion at all. All right. Let's go.
And as you say, let's go, your hand in your head, you look up and you're in the car. And as Vincent Iron gets some sleep, we are going to end tonight's episode of The Weird.
Oopsie!
Oh my god.
Damn it.
I'm a gracious DM. Oh.
Good
We know
job,
now.
people who
Guys.
voted.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was a big lore dump and world building
A little beach episode.
Yeah, a little bit of a beach episode.
What kind of beach are you
That's a
on?
beach episode?
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Remember that Friday, Ancestral Blood is back. The family is back in action. And then on Tuesday, we have Ignite Recall. What are those crazy code-named individuals gonna get up to in space? And then we'll be back with the weird. I was not expecting to have to do another restart, but here we
Neither
are.
was I.
But we'll see what these guys get into in San Diego. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night. And don't forget to stay weird.
In San
Bye,
Diego.
everyone. Goodbye.